Thailand's beaches are some of the most photographed coastlines on Earth. The turquoise water is real, the white sand is real. But the problem is what happens between the booking confirmation and the moment you actually arrive. 14 of the 17 resorts on this list will disappoint you in ways that the photographs were specifically designed to prevent you from anticipating. 3 of them will deliver something that Thai locals will recommend without hesitation. Number 17 is the most dangerous booking mistake on the Thai coastline. Number 1 is a resort that almost no international travel platform promotes because the commission structure does not favor it. We start at the bottom. Number 17, Patong Beach Resorts. Phuket Patong is where the Thai beach dream goes to be processed at industrial scale. The beach itself is a legitimate crescent of sand on the Andaman Sea. The infrastructure built around it is something else entirely. Bangla Road, the entertainment corridor running perpendicular to the beach, operates as one of the most concentrated tourist extraction zones in Southeast Asia. Scooter rentals with undisclosed damage liability clauses. Taxi drivers operating without meters and with prices that bear no relationship to distance. Gem scam operations that have been documented by the Thai tourist police for over 2 decades and continue operating because the volume of new arrivals makes them perpetually viable. For senior travelers, the medical picture here requires specific attention. Bangkok Hospital Phuket on Hongyak Udis Road is the nearest facility with genuine cardiac and specialist emergency capacity. It is approximately 35 minutes from central Patong in normal traffic. In peak season traffic, that journey extends to over an hour. That window matters if you are managing a cardiovascular condition. Accommodation on Patong runs between $80 and $200 per night for mid-range properties. That price point buys you a room inside the noise corridor that operates until 4 in the morning, 7 days a week, every week of the year. For families with children under 12, Patong is categorically the wrong environment. The next resort carries none of Patong's nightlife problem. Its danger is quieter, more specific, and somehow more consistently ignored by the booking platforms that profit from selling it. Number 16. Koh Noi Beach Resorts. Phuket Koh Noi sits south of Patong and markets itself as the quieter, more sophisticated alternative. That marketing is partially accurate. The beach is smaller, less crowded, and genuinely prettier than Patong in the right conditions. The right conditions are the key phrase. Koh Noi is one of the most aggressively flagged beaches on Phuket's coastline during monsoon season, which runs from May through October. Red flags indicating dangerous surf conditions and rip currents are posted regularly during this period. Drownings at Koh Noi during monsoon months are documented in the Phuket Marine Police records at a rate that makes the beach's reputation as a calm alternative actively misleading for visitors who arrive outside the November to April window. The resorts fronting Koh Noi continue operating, accepting bookings, and photographing the beach during periods when the beach itself is flagged as unsafe for swimming. That disconnect between resort marketing and beach safety reality is the specific problem here. For senior travelers, Koh Noi's distance from specialist medical care mirrors, Patong's, Bangkok Hospital Phuket is the nearest appropriate facility with the same 35 to 60-minute transfer range. The next resort has no rip current problem. What it has is a pricing structure so disconnected from the experience it delivers that the gap has become one of the most documented complaints in Thai resort travel. Number 15. Karen Beach Resorts, Phuket. Karen Beach is Phuket's second longest beach and one of its most heavily developed resort corridors. The beach is wide, the sand is pale, and the water is genuinely clear during high season. The problem is not the beach. It is the value equation. Karen's resort corridor prices in the same range as Koh and Patong, between $80 and $250 per night for mid-range to upper mid-range properties. What those prices buy is a resort experience embedded in a commercial strip that serves one function, moving tourists through a sequence of restaurants, souvenir shops, and tour operator desks that are calibrated for volume rather than quality. The food along the Karen Strip is a specific disappointment. Restaurants serving tourist-facing Thai food at prices that reflect the resort address rather than the quality of the cooking. A pad Thai on Karen Beach costs 4 to 5 times what the same dish costs at a local restaurant 20 minutes inland. For families, the Karen Beach chair operation during peak season requires claiming space before 8 in the morning. After that, the prime beach zone is gone. The next resort costs less than Karen and delivers a problem that no early morning strategy can solve because it involves the infrastructure beneath the resort itself. Number 14. Kamala Beach Resorts. Phuket Kamala sits north of Patong and positions itself as the family-friendly alternative to Phuket's party zones. The positioning is not dishonest. The beach is quieter, the atmosphere is calmer. But Kamala's resort infrastructure has a wastewater management problem that the Phuket Provincial Office of Natural Resources and Environment has documented in multiple monitoring reports. During heavy rainfall events, which occur regularly throughout the wet season, drainage systems in the Kamala Beach area discharge partially treated wastewater into the coastal zone. The Pollution Control Department of Thailand has recorded elevated bacterial levels at Kamala Beach during these events. For families with young children who spend extended time in the water, that contamination risk is not abstract. It is a documented pattern that occurs specifically during the periods when rainfall makes the beach feel refreshingly cool and inviting. The nearest hospital for Kamala is Thailand Hospital, approximately 30 minutes north. For anything beyond minor treatment, transfer to Bangkok Hospital Phuket is required. For families with children who have any sensitivity to waterborne bacteria, Kamala's wet season water quality picture makes it a difficult recommendation regardless of the resort product's other qualities. The next entry is on a different island entirely. Its problem is one that no amount of resort investment can resolve because it exists at the infrastructure level of the entire destination. Number 13. Chaweng Beach Resorts, Koh Samui. Chaweng is Koh Samui's most famous beach and its most commercially developed corridor. The beach is genuinely beautiful in the right light at the right time of year. The resort strip running behind it is one of the most aggressively commercialized stretches of coastline in Thailand. Koh Samui's water supply infrastructure has been the subject of ongoing concern from the Samui Water Quality Monitoring Program. The island relies on a combination of groundwater extraction and desalination that has struggled to keep pace with development. Several resort areas, including the Chaweng Corridor, have experienced water pressure irregularities and supply interruptions that affect the basic guest experience in ways that five-star photography cannot prepare visitors for. Beyond the water infrastructure, Chaweng's nightlife corridor generates noise that affects every resort within 3 blocks of the main street, regardless of the resort's own sound management. For senior travelers, Bangkok Samui Hospital on Koh Samui is the island's primary private facility with cardiac emergency capacity. Transfer to the mainland for specialist care requires either a 45-minute flight or a 2-hour ferry to Surat Thani, followed by ground transport. That evacuation chain is the most important medical planning variable for any senior traveler booking a Samui resort. The next resort is on the same island and carries the same evacuation chain, but it adds a specific pricing deception that makes Chaweng's problems look transparent by comparison. Number 12. Beaufort Beach Resorts, Koh Samui. Beaufort markets itself as the authentic, boutique alternative to Chaweng. The Fisherman's Village walking street on Friday evenings is genuinely charming. Small galleries, local craft vendors, restaurants serving actual Thai food at prices that reflect local rather than resort economics. The problem is that the boutique positioning has produced boutique pricing without boutique quality in the resort accommodation category. Several Beaufort properties price in the $150 to $300 per night range while delivering a physical product, room quality, pool size, beach access that is competitive with properties charging half that amount in Chaweng. The boutique label carries a premium that the physical product does not consistently justify. The beach at Beaufort is also narrower and less swimmable than Chaweng, with a rockier shoreline at the low tide mark that surprises guests whose booking photographs were taken exclusively at high tide. For families, Beaufort's Friday night market is genuinely enjoyable but is not a sufficient anchor for a full resort week. The same Bangkok Samui Hospital evacuation chain applies here as in Chaweng. What comes next involves a different island, a different sea, and a danger that has nothing to do with water quality or noise. Number 11. Hat Rin Beach Resorts, Koh Phangan. Hat Rin is the home of the full moon party. Every month, between 5,000 and 30,000 people gather on this beach to celebrate the lunar cycle with alcohol, fire dancing, and an atmosphere that has made Koh Phangan internationally famous. For travelers who want that experience, Hat Rin delivers it. For everyone else, it delivers the infrastructure built to support that experience year-round, regardless of whether the full moon party is happening during their stay. The resorts around Hat Rin exist within an ecosystem oriented entirely toward a specific type of young, high-volume, alcohol-focused traveler. The accommodation quality reflects that orientation. Properties in the $100 to $200 range at Hat Rin deliver a physical product that the same price point would access significantly better in almost every other Thai beach destination. For senior travelers, Koh Phangan Hospital is a basic public facility. Private care is limited on the island. Serious emergencies require speedboat transfer to Koh Samui, and then the same Samui evacuation chain discussed at entries 12 and 13. For families with children, Hod Rin is not appropriate, regardless of whether the full moon party coincides with the travel dates. The infrastructure of the destination does not reset between events. And now, we are into the resorts where the conversation starts to shift. These are not the destinations where the problem is obvious from the data. These are the places where the gap between expectation and reality is more nuanced, more specific, and in some ways more frustrating because the raw material is genuinely good. The next resort has raw material that should make it one of the finest beach destinations in Southeast Asia. What is being done with that raw material is the problem. Number 10. Ao Nang Beach Resorts, Krabi. Ao Nang is the gateway to some of the finest island scenery in Thailand. The limestone karst formations rising from the Andaman Sea around Railay, and the 4 islands are genuinely extraordinary. They belong on any serious list of the world's finest coastal landscapes. The problem is Ao Nang itself. The town that serves as the departure point for that extraordinary scenery has developed into a resort corridor that processes tourist volume with an efficiency that has completely replaced any local character it once had. The main beach at Ao Nang is crowded, boat-trafficked, and not the beach that the destination's photography is selling. The beaches that the photography is selling, Railay, Phra Nang, and the 4 islands, require a long-tail boat journey from Ao Nang Pier. That journey costs money, takes time, and operates on boat schedules that are affected by weather in ways that the resort booking process does not communicate. Guests who arrive expecting to walk from their resort to the scenery they booked find that the scenery requires a logistics chain that is not always available, not always affordable, and not always operating. Krabi Hospital provides public emergency care approximately 30 minutes from Ao Nang. Bangkok Hospital Krabi provides private emergency care and is the appropriate facility for senior travelers with cardiac or specialist considerations. The next resort is on a smaller island with a logistics problem that makes Ao Nang's boat dependency look straightforward. Number 9. Koh Lanta Resorts. Koh Lanta is a long, thin island running north to south off the Krabi coast. The beaches on its western side are genuinely good. Long, relatively uncrowded, and facing the Andaman sunset in a way that produces the kind of evening light that travel photographers specifically seek out. The problem is the road. The main road running the length of Koh Lanta's western coast is in a condition that makes independent exploration genuinely difficult for anyone not comfortable on a motorbike or in a 4-wheel drive vehicle. Potholes that damage standard rental cars, sections that become impassable during heavy rain, and a public transport system that operates on schedules that bear limited relationship to guest itinerary needs. Resorts in the southern section of Koh Lanta are particularly isolated during wet season. For senior travelers, Koh Lanta Hospital in Saladin Town provides anything requiring specialist treatment means a ferry to Krabi and transfer to Bangkok Hospital Krabi. That chain, ferry, plus ground transfer, plus hospital admission, can take 3 to 4 hours from the southern resort zone in normal conditions. For any traveler with a time-sensitive cardiac or neurological condition, that transfer timeline is not acceptable as a contingency plan without prior medical consultation. The next island has no road problem. It has a problem that is arguably worse because it is invisible until the bill arrives. Number 8. Koh Tao Resorts. Koh Tao is internationally famous for one thing: affordable scuba diving certification. The island's dive schools offer PADI open water certification at prices that are among the lowest in the world for a course of that standard. And the underwater environment around Koh Tao is genuinely world-class for the certification level it serves. The problem for non-diving resort guests is that Koh Tao has built its entire infrastructure around the dive school economy. Accommodation, food, and activity options outside diving are limited, overpriced relative to quality, and oriented toward the young backpacker demographic that the dive school economy attracts. A resort room on Koh Tao in the $100 to $150 range delivers a physical product that the same budget accesses significantly better on Koh Samui or Koh Lanta. The island's medical infrastructure is the most limited of any destination on this list. Koh Tao Health Center handles basic complaints only. Any serious medical event, any cardiac episode, any significant injury or trauma requires speedboat transfer to Koh Samui. That speedboat transfer takes approximately 90 minutes in good sea conditions. In rough sea conditions, it does not operate. For senior travelers, Koh Tao is a straightforward exclusion from any itinerary that includes anyone managing a cardiovascular or other time-sensitive condition. If the information in this list is changing how you plan your Thailand trip, subscribe right now. This channel publishes resort safety breakdowns, destination rankings, and honest travel intelligence every week. The next resort operates on a much more accessible island with excellent medical infrastructure. Its problem is purely about value, and the specific mechanism by which it extracts money from guests who thought they were getting a premium product is one of the most consistent complaints in Thai luxury resort travel. Number 7. Hua Hin Resorts. Hua Hin is a Gulf of Thailand beach town approximately 200 kilometers south of Bangkok. It is the resort destination of choice for Bangkok's professional and expatriate community, and its proximity to the capital has made it one of Thailand's most developed coastal corridors outside Phuket. The beach is long and functional, not the white sand turquoise water product that Phuket and Krabi sell, but a more subdued Gulf of Thailand coastline with brown-tinted sand and water that photographs less dramatically than the Andaman alternatives. The medical infrastructure around Hua Hin is the strongest of any beach destination on this list. Bangkok Hospital, Hua Hin on Phet Kasem Road, provides cardiac, surgical, and specialist emergency care at a standard that reflects the destination's proximity to Bangkok's medical resources. For senior travelers specifically, Hua Hin's medical access picture is the best available at any Thai beach destination, which makes it worth naming clearly even in the avoid section. The problem is value. Hua Hin's resorts price at levels that reflect the destination's popularity with Bangkok weekenders who prioritize convenience over cost. A mid-range resort room in central Hua Hin runs between $100 and $200 per night for a beach product that costs significantly less at destinations with better sand, clearer water, and more dramatic natural settings. The next destination has better natural settings than Hua Hin and a specific infrastructure problem that the natural beauty consistently obscures until guests are already committed. Number 6. Koh Chang Resorts. Koh Chang is Thailand's second-largest island, sitting near the Cambodian border in the Gulf of Thailand. The island's mountainous interior and relatively undeveloped character give it a natural setting that outperforms most of the more famous Thai island destinations in terms of raw landscape. The problem is the ferry. Koh Chang is accessible only by ferry from the Trat mainland, a crossing that takes approximately 45 minutes under normal conditions. During peak arrival and departure periods, particularly on weekends and around Thai public holidays, the ferry queue can extend the journey from Bangkok to the resort room by 3 to 4 hours beyond what the map distance implies. For families with young children, that unpredictable ferry bottleneck converts what should be an exciting island arrival into an exhausting logistics problem. The medical situation on Koh Chang is better than Koh Tao, but limited relative to what the island's resort pricing implies. Koh Chang Hospital handles emergencies, and a private clinic network serves the main tourist corridor. Serious cases require mainland transfer to Trat Hospital and potentially onward to Bangkok. For senior travelers, that transfer chain is a planning variable that the booking process does not communicate clearly. Tell us in the comments which Thai beach resort disappointed you the most. We want to hear the specific detail, not just the name. Drop it below right now, because your experience could save someone else a very expensive mistake. The next resort has a much simpler transfer chain and a problem that is entirely about the product rather than the logistics of reaching it. Number 5. Pattaya Beach Resorts. Pattaya is the most polarizing destination on this list. Its defenders are loyal and specific about what they value. Its detractors are equally specific about what they find untenable. The beach itself, Walking Street Beach, has been the subject of water quality monitoring by the Pollution Control Department of Thailand for years. Bacterial contamination levels at Pattaya Beach have exceeded safe swimming standards in multiple monitoring reports, a consequence of the volume of development, boat traffic, and drainage infrastructure serving one of Thailand's densest resort corridors. For guests whose primary expectation of a beach resort includes swimming in the sea, Pattaya's water quality history is a direct problem that the resort marketing does not address. The entertainment and nightlife infrastructure in Pattaya is among the most extensive in Thailand and is primarily oriented toward adult entertainment. For families with children, Pattaya is not an appropriate destination regardless of the resort's own product quality. The Bangla Hospital and several private facilities including Bangkok Hospital Pattaya provide the strongest medical infrastructure of any beach destination on this list outside Hua Hin. That medical access is a genuine advantage. It does not resolve the beach quality or environmental appropriateness concerns for families. The next entry is the last in the avoid section. And it is the one that will generate the most debate because it sits in a location of extraordinary natural beauty and delivers a resort experience that is fundamentally compromised by a single decision made at the development stage. Number 4. Phi Phi Island Resorts, Co. Phi Phi is one of the most visually spectacular island settings in Southeast Asia. The double bay geography, the white sand beaches enclosed by limestone cliffs, the watercolor. All of it is as real as every photograph implies. The problem is that Koh Phi Phi Don, the inhabited island, has been developed to a density that its geography and infrastructure cannot support. The island has no vehicles. All movement is on foot. Waste management is a persistent and documented problem, with solid waste accumulation in the interior of the island affecting areas that resort guests do not visit, but that the island's residents and environment absorb continuously. Koh Phi Phi's electricity supply operates on a generator-based system that has historically produced supply interruptions affecting resort air conditioning, food storage, and charging during peak demand periods. The medical situation on Phi Phi is the most acute family safety concern on the island. There is a health center on Phi Phi Don, but it is not equipped for serious emergencies. Any significant medical event requires speedboat transfer to Krabi or Phuket. In rough sea conditions, that transfer is delayed or impossible. For senior travelers or families with children who have any pre-existing medical condition, Koh Phi Phi's medical evacuation dependency makes it a straightforward exclusion from any itinerary built around genuine safety planning. The raw material here is extraordinary. The infrastructure built on top of it has not been equal to the responsibility that extraordinary natural asset carries. Those are the 14 resorts to avoid. Every single one of them has something genuinely appealing about it. Every one of them has a specific, documented, avoidable problem that the booking process was not designed to tell you about before you committed. What comes next is different. 3 resorts that Thai locals, the people who live on these coastlines year-round, who know which beaches are clean, which hospitals have generators, and which resort operations have been run with genuine integrity for more than a decade, actually recommend. Number 3. Koh Yao Noi Resorts. Koh Yao Noi sits in Phang Nga Bay between Phuket and Krabi. It is accessible by ferry from either side. It has a permanent Thai Muslim fishing community that has maintained a relationship with tourism development built on a single consistent principle: small scale, community benefit, and no nightlife infrastructure. That principle has produced an island that Thai families from Phuket and Krabi specifically choose for their own vacations, the single most reliable quality endorsement any Thai destination can carry. The resort options on Koh Yao Noi range from simple guest houses at $30 to $50 per night to the Six Senses Yao Noi, one of the most acclaimed luxury properties in Southeast Asia, whose villa rates reflect its category. In between those extremes sit several well-run boutique properties in the $100 to $180 range that deliver an experience of Phang Nga Bay's extraordinary karst geography without the crowd dynamics of Krabi or Phuket. Cycling around the island on roads where the traffic is minimal and the views across the bay change every 5 minutes is a specific experience that no heavily developed Thai resort destination can replicate. For senior travelers, the nearest hospital with emergency capacity is in Krabi or Phuket, both accessible by ferry. The transfer time is real and should be factored into any senior traveler's planning. But the island's absence of the risk factors that make other destinations on this list dangerous, no water contamination history, no crime concentration, no structural isolation more severe than a ferry crossing, makes Koh Yao Noi's medical transfer reality manageable rather than alarming. The next recommendation is on the Gulf of Thailand side and delivers something that the Andaman coast cannot provide in the same form: consistent weather almost year-round. Number 2. Koh Lipe Resorts. Koh Lipe sits at the southern tip of the Taru Tau National Marine Park archipelago near the Malaysian border. It is the farthest south of any resort destination on this list. That distance is both the source of its extraordinary quality and the honest limitation that anyone booking it needs to understand. The water around Koh Lipe is consistently cited by Thai marine biologists and by the diving community as among the clearest and most biologically rich coastal water in Thailand. The Pollution Control Department of Thailand's monitoring data for the Taru Tau zone reflects water quality that the developed resort islands on this list do not approach. The beaches, particularly Sunrise and Sunset Beach, deliver the white sand and turquoise water product that Thai resort marketing promises everywhere and delivers reliably almost nowhere else on this list. The permanent community on Koh Lipe is a Chow Lei, or sea gypsy, settlement whose residents have inhabited the island for generations. The relationship between that community and the resort development has been managed with more respect for local interest than the development history of Koh Phi Phi, or Koh Tao reflects. Accommodation on Koh Lipe runs between $80 and $200 per night for quality beachfront resort options. That price delivers a beach product and a water quality that no destination earlier on this list matches at any price point. The medical limitation is honest and significant. Koh Lipe has a basic health clinic. Serious emergencies require speedboat transfer to Pak Bara on the mainland, approximately 1 hour and 30 minutes, and then ground transport to Hat Yai Hospital, the nearest facility with full specialist capacity. For senior travelers with cardiovascular or other time-sensitive conditions, that transfer chain is a real planning variable that should involve a pre-departure conversation with your physician. For travelers without acute medical risk who want the finest water quality and beach experience available at a Thai resort destination, Koh Lipe is the honest answer. If this list is delivering the kind of specific, honest travel intelligence you have been looking for, hit the like button right now. It takes 1 second and it helps this video reach every traveler who is currently planning a Thailand trip and deserves this information before they book. One resort remains. It is the one that Thai locals, when asked directly and without the context of tourism promotion, name most consistently as the place they would send someone they actually care about. Number 1. Koh Mak Resorts. Koh Mak is a small island in the Gulf of Thailand, approximately 30 kilometers south of Koh Chang. It has a permanent population of approximately 1,000 residents. It has no bars operating past midnight. It has no jet ski rentals on its beaches. It has no full moon party, no Bangla Road, no gem scam operators, and no beach chair operation that requires an early morning strategy to secure adequate placement. What it has is a community of Thai families who own and operate the island's resort properties, many of which have been in the same family for more than 20 years. That ownership structure produces an accountability to the guest experience that corporate resort management does not replicate. When the owner of your resort is also the person who lives on the island, manages the kitchen, and has a reputation to maintain within a community of 1,000 people, the incentive structure is fundamentally different from a hotel group managing properties across 12 countries. The beaches on Koh Mak, particularly Ao Khao on the western side, deliver white sand and clear water at a quality level that the more famous Gulf of Thailand destinations do not consistently match. Accommodation runs between $60 and $140 per night for quality resort options. A full Thai dinner at a beachfront restaurant on Koh Mak costs between 300 and 600 Thai baht per person. That is between $8 and $17 for food cooked by Thai families using local ingredients at a table 10 meters from the water. The island is accessible by ferry from the Layem Ngop Pier near Trat, a crossing of approximately 1 hour and 30 minutes. The ferry schedule is regular and reliable outside storm season. Koh Mak Hospital provides basic emergency care. Serious cases require transfer to Trat Hospital on the mainland, approximately 2 hours including the ferry crossing. That transfer chain is honest and manageable for travelers without acute medical risk. For senior travelers with cardiovascular or specialist medical needs, the transfer timeline requires pre-departure planning and comprehensive travel insurance with evacuation coverage. The best Thai beach resort is not the one on the billboard at Bangkok's Suvarnabhumi Airport. It is not the one your booking platform ranked first because its commission structure made that ranking financially optimal. It is the one where a Thai family has been quietly getting everything right for 20 years. Where the water is clean because the community decided it would be. Where the beach is peaceful because the community decided it would be. And where the dinner costs $17 because the cook does not have a marketing budget to recover. Koh Mak is that place. And the Thai locals who know it best share it the way people share anything genuinely valuable. Carefully, selectively, and only with people they trust to treat it well. Thanks for watching. For more resort safety breakdowns covering Bali, Vietnam, and the Philippines with the same level of detail on water quality, healthcare access, and honest local recommendations, click the next video on the left. We will see you there.